Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
What's on your mind? Yeah, sure thing. Ask away. I've been thinking about that. Scylla's about as far away from civilization as I can imagine. Cold, barren rocks and the occasional mining operation. Clyde wasn't exactly a prospector. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night. Yeah, I was just a lonely orphan kid getting my knuckles dirty. Clyde? So he took me in. That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent Clyde wasn't an idiot. He kept his head down, worked hard. Did as he was told. You're not gonna catch him standing on a soapbox decrying the tyranny of the board. But when the Mardets had their backs turned, oh yeah, he carried on about starting a revolution. Yeah, boss?
Hey you, looking for something? Where do you think you're going? Hey, nice form. Good delivery too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars.
Got my sights on you.
What was that? Huh. Guess I'm getting paranoid. Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go
That
by.
machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these? If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts in weeks. We're standing around kicking rocks. What do you think you're doing? Go on before I change my mind. If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker.
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man? I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. That's been 5 years, Clyde.
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix is family, mister.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool, I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I'm working on something. Something big. Something... I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day...
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want... Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his... Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre... I don't know where he's hiding. Rosanna knows my...
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, remember, I want proof. Here, my token. Think of this as my Well enough. Been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to do? A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's over... Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to... One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable... Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, Eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready. The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board... Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the... Something...
You here to join the crew? One down.
Clyde's got a crew of his own, huh? Good for him. Did you want to ask me something? I know. Clyde comes off rougher than Mantisaur hide. He's a good guy, though. You think he's using me? He wouldn't. That he's probably using me. Yeah, you're right. I guess he thinks I'm still just some wide-eyed tenderfoot looking for... Maybe we should go have a word with Trask. Get to... Yeah, boss?
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Oh my gosh, Felix, you've got to hear this. You remember that spin-off series about the mass marketeer? Halcyon Helen's coming on for a special romance arc! Ah!
What if they hold hands?
This I gotta see. Thanks.
Hey, Cap. I'm still not quite sure what to make of that Max fellow. Sometimes he reminds me of Anders. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. I will.
Captain, I've been thinking. Something about this Harlow guy isn't on the up and... Glad it's not just me. The way Harlow is leaning on his revolutionary bona fides, not to mention his knowing Felix back in the day. Good. That makes two of us. Something on...
By Verity, what a...
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper. Welcome back, Captain. How can... See you soon, Captain. The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed for the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
What?
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Does that dome look safe to you?
Oh, you got that?
Hey, how'd you get back there? It get cooler in here?
A news packet had the tossball scores from the club.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
You mind? Trying to have a moment. Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. I don't want any manner of harm. Hey, easy. I'm just trying to go about my day. Don't need some hired... Rufus and his band of merry gun hands are hiding out in Emerald. Not inclined to answer your question. Yeah, all right. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw... Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the groundbreak. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and...
So Clyde sent Trask the same message he sent me. What's the problem?
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. He was here to collect his personals. No, and he was particular about... Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge. A soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purpleberry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advert.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You were just before you called.
You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. You're just an engineer using it.
Ah!
Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.